It's called Where Particular People Congregate. My old man was a traveling salesman of vinyl siding and Alaskan thermopane windows. He was only ever home on the weekends. On any one of those weekends, I wandered into my mom and dad's bedroom and found my father down on his knees, frying his face in the bathroom, swirling with smoke, touching up his tan with a heat lamp, reeking of yesterday's Stetson cologne, where he was surrounded by all sorts of old man-specific products, such as the Silver Fox shampoo, Consort for Men hairspray, and the Blue Star medicated ointment. We hung around in our underwear, being lazy with our legs crossed Indian style, or lying flat on our backs on the bed watching TV. A creature of habit, he would usually hit up the heat lamp a little bit, read the newspaper, and hand me the funnies. Then he'd go through the motions of polishing his boots and cleaning one of his many handguns. And, sitting there like a mountain, focused intensely on the maintenance like some kind of sadistic swami, chain-smoking pell-mell non-filters and muttering smut. Never did he mind that I was circular breathing so much secondhand smoke, absorbing all the ill vibes he exuded and curses coming out of his mouth, along with the crud that was on TV, as long as I seemed happy and didn't complain. We usually watched pro wrestling, a lot of spaghetti westerns and random kung fu movies, or anything starring hard-ass American guys like Clint Eastwood. During the dirty parts, he always told me to cover my eyes, buddy. And of course I'd always peek, momentarily feasting my young hazel eyes on whatever kind of violence or bare boobies bounce across the screen. The old man had terrible skin, like his father before him, and he begged for me to try and squeeze and bust these big bumpy pustules, papules, and ancient comedones, blackheads that made up the landscape of his big oily back. He also liked for me to perform a kind of deep tissue massage where he would sit up with his back to the wall and I'd kind of wedge myself in kind of behind him with my knees digging into his shoulder blades, and I'd pull his arms back like a bow. I eventually gave in, and when he got what he wanted and was good and relaxed, he told me crazy stories about the olden days when he was a kid in Virginia. They were always extremely vague, very heavy personal narratives, like this one, about how his dad, my grandfather, would beat his ass, or my mysterious great-uncle Bad Eye, who was some kind of outlaw.